sustainability and green energy, Viking heritage, welfare system, new Nordic food. Welcome to Denmark Explained, where we explore the rich tapestry of Danish culture, one captivating story at a time. Why do Danish students sit in circles, challenge their teachers, and work in groups instead of listening to long lectures? Before we continue, please support the channel by pressing the like button, share and hit subscribe. And if you want to see more, remember to click on the playlist link below in the description. Thank you. Today, we're diving into a key feature of the Danish education system that shocks many outsiders. Why is group work so important in Danish schools? And what does that tell us about the values that shape everyday life in Denmark? Whether you're curious, planning a visit, or even considering moving to Denmark with your children, this video will give you a real sense of how learning happens here. Let's get started. Group work in Danish education doesn't just mean sitting together, it's a core part of how students learn. From the earliest school years all the way through university, Danish students work together in small teams, solving problems, debating, reflecting, and learning collectively. You'll often walk into a classroom and see desks arranged in clusters, not rows, students working on projects together, sometimes across subjects, teachers acting more like facilitators than lecturers. In many cases, grades are shared, presentations are done as a team, and success is seen as a group effort. But why this setup? Let's dig deeper. To understand the Danish school model, you have to look at Danish society. Denmark ranks consistently high on global trust indexes. People tend to trust each other, their institutions, and believe in the value of collaboration. This mindset starts early, in the classroom. According to a 2023 study by the OECD, Denmark is one of the top countries where students feel their opinions matter. Group work teaches students to listen to others, take responsibility, share knowledge, and solve problems as equals. The idea isn't just to learn facts, it's to learn how to live and work together, which is a huge part of life in Denmark, whether you're in school, at work, or part of any community. So this emphasis on collaboration isn't just something you'll find in primary schools. In folkeskole, which is the Danish equivalent of primary and lower secondary school, students are actually often graded on how well they contribute to a group task. By the time they get to university, Danish students are expected to, form their own study groups, prepare for oral exams together, and often even write joint papers with their classmates. Universities actually build in both time and space for students to meet up and work in groups. It's not just encouraged, it's expected. Now, this whole structure might seem a bit strange if you're used to individual grades and competitive classrooms. But here in Denmark, learning together isn't seen as a weakness. It's really considered a strength. In Denmark, teachers aren't really seen as the ultimate authority like they might be in some other countries. Instead, they're more like coaches or mentors. They support, guide, and ask questions, but, they often don't just give direct answers. This whole style really encourages students to think critically, explore multiple solutions, and learn from each other. It also teaches a sense of humility, listening skills, and honestly, a shared responsibility. Because of that, Danish students usually feel confident and empowered. They're not afraid to speak up or admit when they don't know something. And well, that's a pretty valuable life skill no matter where you're from. Here's the big picture. Group work in Danish schools isn't only about getting better grades. It's really about preparing for life in a society that values balance, dialogue, and collective progress. A lot of international students and expat families find this surprising at first, but they also say it helps kids become more independent thinkers, better communicators, and team players with strong emotional intelligence. That's actually one of the reasons why Danish graduates often succeed in international environments. They know how to collaborate, adapt, and solve problems together. Now here's a question for you. Which learning style do you think builds better life skills? Is it A, traditional classroom lectures with individual exams, or B, group-based problem solving with shared responsibility? Let us know in the comments. And if you've experienced both, we'd love to hear what surprised you most. If you're considering moving to Denmark or enrolling your kids in a Danish school, understanding this cultural approach is, honestly, pretty essential. It might feel a bit different from what you're used to, but give it some time. What you'll find is a system that puts the learner at the center, not just the textbook. It's a system that values cooperation over competition. And most importantly, it's an education model that really reflects the values of one of the happiest and most balanced societies in the world. We hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us bring you more amazing content. Join us here at Denmark Explained, where we uncover the wonders of Danish culture one story at a time. See you in the next video.